CBS 46 News presents Public Affairs on Peach.
Good morning. Welcome to Public Affairs on Peach. I'm Karen Greer. Now, CBS 46 has made it a mission to fight for our veterans. And with that in mind, we're dedicating this program to members of the military. We begin with Jared Turner, Director of Warrior Engagement for the Warrior Alliance. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, Jared, first join us with what the description is of the Warrior Alliance. Who are you all?
Okay, so the Warrior Alliance is essentially a one-stop shop when it comes to veterans here in the Atlanta metropolitan area. So we have partners, community partners, where we have MOUs with.
What's an MOU?
Memorandum of Understanding. You know, military and all the acronyms that we use.
Help me.
Okay, all right. But all of our partners, some include the Shepherd Center, Team Red, White, and Blue, Mission Continues, Technical College of Georgia. But it's one central point that the veterans can come and get resources because we have community navigators. These navigators are also veterans, so they understand the journey and the transition of veterans. So they come in, tell us what they need, we create action plans, and we help navigate through those resources with the veterans.
I think it's interesting you said, and the veterans come there to get assistance and help, but you also try and get the veterans out in the community.
Yes, definitely. So again, one of our partners, the Mission Continues, Team Rubicon, these are programs where veterans can take all the skills that we've learned from our multiple years in service and actually give back to our community.
Now, we've got a couple veterans who work in our newsroom, and a few have told us that transition from, military to civilian life can be really tough.
It is. It's incredibly different. I mean, you go from a very structured, very rigid system, and all of a sudden you're a civilian. In the military, if you show up on time, you're late. So we're always 15, 20 minutes early. But you do that in the civilian sector, and folks are looking at like, why are you here?
Is that why you were here yesterday for this interview? I love that you're on time and very prompt. But talk about, too, you don't just work with the veterans, you work with their families.
Yes, it's important. When we talk about this transitional process, it's a healing process. It's a reintegration process. But the most positive point is your family, your caregiver, your support system. And honestly, if I want to get to that veteran, I better talk to their caregivers first because that's who we are. Veterans, we don't focus on ourselves, we focus on those around us.
Now, employers say that military veterans make great employees because of, everything that they bring to the table. Are you finding that? Definitely.
There are some local companies that have spent upwards of $500,000 to discover what they're looking for are veterans. And they're looking for that dedication, the compassion, the camaraderie. Veterans, when we get to your companies, we are force multipliers. We're motivators, we're leaders, we're great followers.
Do you think veterans realize the benefits that are available to them out there?
Unfortunately not. It's so many benefits, if you will, so many different resources. Per one of the studies that Google did, there's over 46,000 organizations. Here in the metropolitan area, there's over 7,000 organizations. So it's hard for a veteran to come in and say, hey, as one person, hey, I'm going to go ahead and go through several thousand different organizations. It's incredibly hard.
So for veterans who may be watching this morning on television, what are some of those programs that may slip through the cracks that they should really look out for?
Technical College of Georgia. That is the biggest one that so many of us we're not understanding. We really don't understand how this system works. It's a system where you don't even have to use your military benefits, your educational benefits, but you can get certifications. And I mean, welding, cybersecurity, there's a heavy equipment operator. I mean, just look at all the construction going on here in Atlanta. These are opportunities that employers, they can't fill, and it's free to you as a veteran.
Now, so many organizations say, oh, we're here to help veterans. We know what you need. But some you have to worry about. So how do you know how to choose the right organization to help?
Right. So with us, it's a system of technology, if you will, and it's just that one-on-one. We look for community partners that really have a proven track record of being able to not just say that they're doing the right thing, but to be able to show us those numbers, as well as we look at the impact. What is the impact on that one family, that one service member, that one veteran? That's what we're looking for when it comes to different organizations.
And you, of course, were in the Army, trained at Fort Benning.
Yes, Fort Benning, good old Army combat medic, and 3ID, and Sorry, Marines, y'all are always fallen soldiers. Just saying.
Jared, thank you so much. I'm going to let you in with that. For more information about the Warrior Alliance, you can visit their website at warrioralliance.org or call the office at 404-210-1776. We are just getting started on this edition of Public Affairs on Peach. After the break, an area attorney talks about the frustration of dealing with the Veterans Administration and how you can cut through some of that red tape. We'll be right back.